I think so. But should it be checking now or not quite yet?
Say something.
Test, test,
Yep.
test.
Okay,
Okay.
here we are.
Woo!
Woo,
Woo!
look at that. Speed racer. Okay, so we raced here from Skyline just in time.
For a Liggett corner.
Which will be the first corner of the game.
Oh. Somebody was sent back up to the 50s, so a Chelsea player left too early. So now it's 3 defenders and a goalie. Shot wide. Chelsea ball coming out from the 16. They transfer right. They're able to connect with the right midfielder. Now it's a Liggett ball on the sideline. They got advancing called on Chelsea. I don't know why the foul was there. Coming out. Oh, nice quick release to the left side of the field for Chelsea. It's advancing on Liggett. Guess it really doesn't matter if you have heat in the booth if the window's open.
No, I suppose it doesn't really. It's a nice thought, though. We can pretend. We both drove over here with seat heaters on. I had my steering wheel heater on.
Let's see, sideline at about the 30-yard line from Chelsea. Let's see what she does with it. She's going up the line. Liggett comes up with it. Pass back, nicely controlled by Chelsea. That's a good ball up the right-hand side.
Out.
No, that field goes on forever. That was a close one. It's very confusing, but the line is the black line. So you might think you're out when you're at the white, no. At the blue, no. Into the green. Oh, that sounded like a shin guard. So that is a corner.
All right, so another corner. This one is for Chelsea. So we are at 7:16 in the first quarter, and welcome to the Division II Michigan High School Field Hockey Association quarterfinal featuring the Liggett Scarlet Knights against the Chelsea Bulldogs here in Chelsea, Michigan. Good step up there by the Liggett goalkeeper.
Oh, another shot, another save. And Liggett able to get it out of the circle. Chelsea's trying to. Somebody's got some wheels there over at right wing or right forward. Oh, that's a good switch. Nicely done, letting it cross her body. That's over the sideline. That's going to be a Chelsea ball on the sideline. was lifted off a blue stick. Oh, nicely played out by the defender.
We forgot
that was Ella trying to.
Binoculars again.
Yeah. And as it gets darker and we're higher.
Yeah, I mean, other than that.
All right, it's going to be a 16 for the University of Liggett. It's a nice cut back to the ball by the Liggett player. Well turned, she was able to force the stick obstruction. Chelsea maintains possession. Another good step up by Chelsea.
It looks like Kendra Patterson, but I can't tell from here.
Oh. Nice stick work. Well done. Nice held whistle. But she never really gained advantage. That again is that call. In that case, she didn't gain advantage because the girl came right back and played on D, so she wasn't able to. Oh, it's a nice turn. Oh, somebody worked hard to cut back to that ball. That was a little warning whistle. Don't touch the ball if it's not yours. Let's see what. I think is that Grace Lane?
Looks like Grace Lane. 20?
Yeah, I can't. I'm holding off to find the. Oh, it's 20. Well, I can see it's 20, but I don't have the roster with me right now, so that's old.
They're in there.
My hands are too cold. I can't get it yet.
Well, we've reached
I was
going
to wait till 3:33 to get the roster out.
Number 20, Grace Lane,
I know, that's what you get
captain.
when you have a volunteer commentator.
Or somebody at least with a heat gun.
Hit up the middle to get it out of off the 16.
And I think that number 3 was actually Michaela Kagaris,
who Marcia says is one of the best referees in the Rec and Ed program. Oh, that's a nice tackle. Oh, I thought she got it.
I think she thought she got it too. That was Kendra Patterson, one of the captains for Chelsea. She plays for Fer de Lance. Entry to the top, pass over to the left side.
Save. Great save. She was pretty well set, though. She didn't have to move too far for that.
Nope. But they gain another corner on an obstruction call.
So where in this fast move, Liggett, Chelsea.
Entry to the top. She's going to dribble in. And third corner.
Number 14 is a soccer player, and she's going to University of Illinois to play soccer. Let's see where this insert goes. Short side.
Oh. That was a
That
little bit of
snuck
a
by a
lucky
defender.
one, yeah.
Yeah, that snuck by a trail defender. It snuck by the goalie and the post player.
Thankfully, it was
let it slip.
not on goal.
Well, I guess that depends on who you're rooting for.
Well, that's true. I always root for the goalies, just to be clear, on
Oh,
both
okay.
teams. It's a long-standing tradition of mine as a goalie, ex-goalie parent or ex-high school goalie parent.
Yeah, she called her for obstruction. Let's see. Why isn't she moving? Little bit of a touch. White ball sideline. So far, nice even game here.
And scoreless with 1:04 remaining.
It's a good ball.
In the first quarter.
Oh, she picks that. Oh, but she just, let's see. She overran that ball. That was Lainey Smith, who had a nice run up there. Just got to keep the ball out in front of you. There she, let's see. She's got to take two here. I need binoculars for the field and glasses for the paper.
Welcome to old announcing. This looks like Kagaris here.
Nicely done. She should go right at her. There you go. Oh.
And no luck.
All right. I'm running to the car because that's where the seats are.
All right, and that's the end of the first quarter at scoreless here in the Division II state quarterfinals. We're coming to you live from Chelsea, Michigan. Thanks for joining us. You might notice this stream is a lot more stable. In part, that's because Chelsea happens to have an Ethernet connection in their booth, which we're able to avail ourselves of and makes a big difference. If you're interested in supporting our broadcast for the next round, we won't have this lovely Ethernet everywhere. We'd love to be able to get ourselves a hotspot connection. You can go to glrfieldhockey.org and make a small donation, maybe the price of a ticket. You can also support some of our other programs. We did over 100 training sessions this year, or 100 individuals in training for our sequestered training during the shutdown. And it was extremely successful. We had really good feedback. We ran it a couple times. It was so successful. We've also done this year, in our first year out, Learn to Play for kids and Learn to Play for adults, as well as adult pickup. So it's been a very successful year for us. We gave $3,200 or over $3,200 worth of grants out this year. The lucky recipients were able to avail themselves of new uniforms and also advanced coach training, all as part of our effort to grow the game in the region. We'd love to have you come join us and help support our efforts to increase field hockey at all levels for all potential players. You can check us out. You can join us as a player or just as a supporter at glrfieldhockey.org. So we are here starting the second quarter. We are scoreless going into this quarter. It's been an exciting game, fairly even so far, and we will see what this second quarter brings to us. And here we go. Chelsea looking to drive up the right side, but the pass is intercepted by the Scarlet Knights of Liggett. That's a big ball. That's going to go all the way down to the end and probably go out. Yeah. But it will bring the play down to this end, which has its advantages. We'll see about the outlet here for Chelsea. They go to push it up the left side, but the Scarlet Knights pick up the ball, so this was a successful strategy for them. Well defended here by Chelsea. Chelsea dribbling out to the sideline. Gains an obstruction call. There's going to be probably a warning there for 5 yards. Nice big ball downfield. Pushed back but out of bounds by the Scarlet Knights. So that'll be Chelsea's ball on the sideline at about the 35 or 40. So Chelsea looking to inlet here. Split the seam. They gain an obstruction call there. Swing and a miss, but nobody around. Scarlet Knights pick it up. A little bit of ping pong here, back and forth. Back to Chelsea. Back out again. Scarlet Knights looking to dribble that ball upfield. Nice run onto the ball there by the Chelsea defender. So Chelsea intercepts that ball and drives up to the circle. Well defended by the Scarlet Knights. Push back up to the center. They're driving up the left side with a good carry there. Can see the field ahead. She's looking for someone, but it's pretty deep in defenders, one of whom strips the ball away. And out. And Chelsea's ball. So still very even play. Strong hit there. Chelsea looking to beat this defender if they can. There's quite a few of them in there.
Boy, Grace keeps trying to take that right away. She did stop it. She was called back. It's a nice carry. See what she does with it.
Good cross.
It's too high. It's a good call. Just keeping it safe, particularly when it's wet and it skips.
Nice held swing there. Good field recognition, understanding there was someone coming up behind her, although she didn't really have an obligation to do that. It's never a good idea to sneak up behind somebody who's about to swing. Many a player has taken a stick in the face for that. But nobody wants to get anybody hurt here, which is great. So good crowd here tonight also. Lots of field hockey fans. This is awesome. Nice pass. Well tackled. Good send out. Small foot race here. One of her forwards is getting up there, but the defender steps up to take the ball. And she's going to win that call.
Just got caught up in her feet a little bit there.
Oh,
she's in.
Nice. Great positioning.
Great step. Yep, great step by the defender.
Takes a lot of field awareness to see where that's going to go and already be moving to step into it. You can't be faster than the ball on a hit like that, so you've got to already be moving.
Yep, that's up on a white stick. Oh, unlucky. Unlucky bounce. Let's see who's on that ball. I will never be able to see those numbers.
That's number 8.
Number 8 with the ball.
Oh.
Oh, that's good. 1 time to 8.
They are really doing nice one-touch
nice
here.
Sophia. Sophia's a senior. Oh, she forced that foul really nicely. Up, went backwards, took it right away. Yeah.
Oh, a nice goal.
Little 1 times around. Yep.
So that's a score for the Scarlet Knights. They've made the first goal of the game at 8 minutes or 8:08 in the second quarter.
Let's see how Chelsea responds. Let's see what Liggett does. They come right back. Long hit. All right, can you see what number's in goal for me?
90.
90, all right. So Delita Garvey's the senior who got the goal. She's been playing field hockey since middle school. She has done some futures training and some pinnacle training.
Nice.
She's not sure what she's going to study in college. She just knows she's going to go and try and find out what she's truly passionate about.
That's awesome.
Her sports idol is Naomi Osaka, and why she used her platform to raise awareness on important issues. And she didn't let anyone tell her that she's just an athlete. Ooh, that's up. So it's a little slippery out there. It's a little like the trapping is not coming as easily. Let's see. That's a nice carry. It's a great carry.
And
long hit. That's a 25 hit coming in. It's a good fast carry. That carry was from Michaela
Kagaris.
Yep. She's played for both Pinnacle and Fer de Lance. So she has some time playing hockey. She is a junior. Oh, that's a nice turn from the Liggett defender. Now we got a 3-on-3. Oh, good hustling back on the Chelsea defender's part. Ooh. Yeah, that was a little bit of an obstruction. Oh, this is just going back and forth.
Yeah, it's a little bit of ping pong.
Oh, that's a nicely laid off ball. Let's see where our help is. Good patience on defense. Well done. Can you see whose number that is?
That looks like Kendra Patterson. It walks like Kendra Patterson
What number is
anyway.
she?
Yeah, that's Kendra. 5, I think. 3. Nice ball.
Oh, coming out of 3 blue shirts and the white keeps going.
So you can hear the crowd yelling. They don't think that was quite 5 yards.
I'll be going out at halftime to remind them when the referee training is.
And
seriously,
we
we need more
appreciate the
refs.
volunteers.
Yep,
we do.
We need more refs.
We'll even pay you. So if you knew that play, please step up, volunteer. We'll train you. You'll get paid for the games that you ref. We need it at all levels, middle school and high school. And if we don't have umpires, we can't play.
Good patience by that defender. Oh, that's a nice defense. Good patience.
Yeah, that was going to be a third party. She
I
tried to rail it back so it wouldn't be.
But she didn't. But the girl wasn't trying to play it. Number 1 for Liggett. Oh, that's a good defensive play.
So the defenders on both ends have been outstanding.
Number 1 at that left wing spot is Elise Kogel. She's a junior.
That was a fast start. I don't think Chelsea was quite ready for that.
She says she's going to college next. That's in her future after Liggett to play ice hockey or lacrosse. Well, it's going to sneak out. It's going to be a 16. Let's see who's in this press for Liggett.
2:18 remaining in the half.
Oh, that's a nice ball. Someone saw a good gap. Unfortunately, Chelsea wasn't able to control that. Oh, that's a nice pickup. Oh, that's a good carry to her right. She's got an even defender, but she's got her. So as they beat somebody, it's both of them, like, finding the open players after you beat somebody. Oh, that's a nice pace ball.
Really different defensive attitudes on these two teams. Nice step up by Chelsea.
That had to be a foot. Yeah, you can see how these balls are popping off a little bit. Let's see, she puts it back up to the P flick spot. She's got the right idea, but good defense. Can you see what number that is for defense? 1-5?
1-5.
1-5, 15. Let's see who 15 is on our roster. 15 is Tori Roth.
So 14 for Chelsea will be bringing in the ball.
Tori Roth is a junior as well. She wants to study sports medicine when she goes to college, or physical therapy. She plays ice hockey, lacrosse, and she's also on the swim team.
Wow. And that's the half. So we go into the half 1-0.
So Tori Roth, I like to put these ones out because we asked the student athletes who their sports idol was, and she said Kendall Coyne because she has made her huge footsteps for girls in ice hockey, and she's one of the first women to compete in the NHL All-Star Skills competition
Wow.
as the fastest skater, and she beat half the boys there.
Nice.
Oh, I like this one. You'll like this one for Tori Roth. She has relatives in Poland who are royalty, and
Oh.
she's related to the 19th president.
Does she say who the 19th
She does
president
not say who it is,
is?
and I don't know if that's Poland or whether that's the. So we've got a good game here. Looking for some other seniors on Liggett's team. We have Mina Pendrangi. I'm sorry if I pronounced your last name wrong. She's going to go to college next year, and she's hopefully going to medical school. Specifically, she wants to do
Wow.
ophthalmology.
Whew.
When asked what she does with her time when she's not playing field hockey, she says doing homework, which goes right along with medical school, playing tennis, and spending time with family and/or friends.
Nice.
Her fun fact is she was born a day before Harry Potter. I don't know when that is. And her favorite athlete is Roger Federer.
I have no idea either.
You don't know who Roger Federer is?
No, I do,
Oh.
but I don't know when his birthday
Oh,
is.
okay. No,
I don't
Harry
really
Potter.
care. I'd be more interested when hers is.
Yeah. So Roger Federer rose to success from being just a ball boy and a super humble despite his huge accomplishments.
So we've got a great game going
Can you
on
tell who the
here.
refs are? Can you focus in?
Yeah, I
think one
can,
is
as a matter of
Deb,
fact.
and I'm not sure. And maybe it's Christine.
I
My
thought
wife
it
that
was
doing the last
Christine,
game. Yeah.
actually.
So she can't possibly be at the last game, but I
No,
think that's.
it certainly looks like her.
And that's Deb. So that's like this is the dedication to the game. So Deb comes from like the west side, whether it's she used to live in East Lansing. We've got field hockey going on in Grand Rapids.
Wow.
Deb played at Temple, I believe.
Nice. Well, and I know Christine has a young family, so it's quite something. She played in high school. Believe me, nobody does this for the money. It's a wonderful support to these athletes. They simply cannot play without an umpire, and you'll hear them say also how nice it is to have a good umpire who knows the game and understands the rules. You've heard us talking tonight previously about held whistles for advantage, things like that. It's important. Umpiring actually increases the level of play. Good umpiring increases the level of play. So if you would like to support field hockey in this region, please give us a shout out. We would love to train you and have you become an umpire. They're a great bunch of people. In fact, the program this year for this tournament, which you can find on the Michigan High School Field Hockey Association website, has nice team pictures and supporters advertising you can click into. But there's also a page where you can take a look at who our umpires are. The dedicated men and women who come out and umpire these games. We would love to add your picture to that lineup, and we'll even pay you. So please, there's information there on the program. You can click through, send us an email, and we actually have training sessions coming up. And next time we can see you out on the field. And when people are shouting 5 yards, they can be shouting at you. Okay, there's a whistle. All right, here we go. You can see the goalies are changing sides. We'll keep Nina Foppel in the cage for Chelsea. And who will be in the cage for the Scarlet Knights?
Number 90. And I just found her, and then I lost her. Alexandra Karolak. Her sister is Ella.
Any relation to Ella?
Yes, yes.
So there's some field hockey in that blood.
She too plays soccer. And she's got here that what she's going to do after her time at Liggett is play college soccer. What she does when she's not playing sports is doing homework and spending time with family and friends. She says she likes to cook. And Alex Morgan or Christian Press are her favorite athletes.
Nice.
I mentioned Ella. She is a senior. She'll be going to University of Illinois to play soccer. She also says she's a very good pickleball player.
And here we go.
So Liggett started with possession. They dropped it back, and they did the drive up to about the 40, 35, and now it is Chelsea ball. And I don't know if she has a ball or they're trying to get a ball. Yeah. Oh, I think I have.
They're even bigger. Somebody put up.
Somebody knew I was coming, and they gave a roster.
Larger rosters.
Big font.
Big font.
Big font.
It's the little things.
I'm not sure Chelsea wants to play a run and gun game with them, but we'll see. That's a good tackle. Unfortunate. She had a good tackle to start. Megan Vogel had that tackle.
So this is Caitlin Gray bringing it in. She is a captain, senior captain for the Scarlet Knights. Nice. Really nice tackle. That was a lot of patience there and well rewarded. Good carry. She's got 2 defenders on her now. Dropped one.
Well, defender's staying right with her. She got called for turning into her. Look at the big gaps on this field. It's funny, there's like 5 white shirts and just 3 blue shirts that were in the circle.
It's funny, that's kind of what we saw.
Their defensive circle.
That's what we saw in that same circle in the first half, the other way around. The Scarlet Knights had a lot of people in the circle defending, and Chelsea had very few.
It's a good pickup. Let's see what she does with it. I think she's got a 25 coming in. Let's see who's over the ball. Is that Ella? Number 14? Yep. Yep, they should go. Go, go, go at her. Yep, she can't play that. Let's see what's happened. Now we got a, well, see, 5 on 7 or 8. Oh, that's a nice turn. Oh, I like that.
What was that call?
So I think she called it for a lift. That's a tricky
Okay.
one. I mean, like, and it's just really hard to see when the play is going on. But if someone is within 5 yards of you, and you shoot on circle and you lift it, like that's danger on you because
Okay.
she's close enough. If she's more than 5 yards, you can shoot high on the goal cage, and the only reason why is if the defender is marking somebody who has to be in that space.
Oh, nice ball.
Oh, that's a corner. Now this is a big difference from the last game that we saw.
Yes.
So as I said to you, sort of when you see like at Division 1, if you did a little dump and run and it was too far away, they weren't going to call it the obstruction. And here, as soon as she dumped it and tried to get it, it was called.
Well, you know, I think that at least there's some consistency. I was noticing when we built the program this year and included the umpires that there were assignments by division. So it provides some consistency to the players. They know what to expect. They see these umpires regularly. Here's the insert to the top, and the hit hits the fly.
It's a good save.
Nice clear by the goalkeeper.
By Alexandra. Very well done. Yep.
Ooh. Yeah, there was a little reach from behind there.
So let's see how much movement we have in the circle, either on offense or defense. And you can imagine, the less you move, the easier you make it for the defenders. And look at all the dark shirts. They got called for obstruction, another corner for Chelsea.
So this gives us a good chance to talk a little bit about coaches. We have the Chelsea staff is head coach Leslie Fry, and assistant coaches Casey Fry and Corey Block. Liggett is coached by Amanda Amin, assistant coach Jant Truen, and Ali Sai. I hope I said that right. My apologies if I didn't.
Oh, that's a strike. That's a well-hit corner.
Somebody wanted that goal. I think that was Grace Lane. She certainly is known on this team for having that kind of hit. Yes.
That's a nice strike.
I couldn't see, but that sounded and looked like her. So exciting, people. We have a tie game now between two very well-matched teams with two very different styles of play.
Nice held whistle. But we'll see who plays whose style.
Well, that's a good point, right? It's
so the difference. I mean, like, the Chelsea goal was off a corner, strong hit, well placed. Got a corner call again. The Liggett goal was like bam, 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 like pass, like in tight quarters. Like.
Didn't it come off a rebound, or am I thinking of the game before?
There was at least, because Nina had to move from her left to her right.
That's right.
To like,
yes.
Yeah. So, and whether like it was a little bit of touch, and Liggett's very good at the one timing.
They really are. It's quite impressive actually, and it's
a very athletic team.
Keeps the tempo up, and they can match it. They've got the legs to match that kind of tempo, and it forces other teams, I think, to play their game. Entry to the top, another big hit. Goalie's ready for that one. Push out, and
another corner.
Another corner.
So let's see if they lay off in this one, because the fly is getting out there.
That's true.
That was a nice shot, and maybe instead of the inserter coming back to get that ball, the number 2 person there, number 21, should have called her off and just taken that shot off her pads.
They're anticipating it heading up to Captain Grace Lane at the top.
Look at how fast she comes, and there's no one on the other side there. That's the one.
Oh.
That was nice. So they got to lay off to 21. That's wide open. Shall I run down and tell Leslie?
Oh, she would so not appreciate that at this very moment.
Yep, that was, see, though, that's the different. Oh, that's a great ball. That's going through. That's a corner. Oh, that's a great save.
Another great save. Oh.
Yep, that's a lift into the circle.
That maybe was more of a reaction and not a thought there.
And what's great about her saves is she's clearing it.
She is clearing
not
it.
Just saving it.
She had one she didn't clear early on,
yep.
and it was just a misfire. And since then, she's been belting them out of there, which, 80% of the goals scored in field hockey are scored on rebounds. And the only way you get a rebound
right at her
is if it's still in the circle. So get it out of the circle. Here we go.
That was a nice carry. Well, good patience. Ugh. There was no advantage created by that, by making her take it back. A little bit of a foot race. It's interesting. I'm looking at the Liggett bench. They're not very deep on their bench, it doesn't look. And they're sitting down, and Chelsea's all up. Oh, that was a nice try at a touch. I like that first touch around. Smart ball to the outside from Grace. Let's see if they keep it outside. Knocked out by the defender.
So a lot of excitement here in the stadium with 6 minutes remaining, a tie game for the third quarter. This is the quarterfinal, one of the quarterfinal games for Division II of Michigan High School Athletic Association between University Liggett Scarlet Knights and the Chelsea High School Bulldogs.
Oh, got a little gummed up in her feet. Still has it. It's a slow ball. Let's see what she does with it. Let's see if the that's over the sideline. Okay, that's 21 there. Who else is on defense here? Who's right in front of the ball? Well, it's a nice trap. Let's figure out who that is, but hit her. Oh, that was Ella. Where's the gap? A little too far. Not a foot. Let's go at her. Going in. It's really interesting. They'll watch, we're all watching the ball and the girl on the ball.
Look at the pack, though, in the black shirts in the circle.
And then we got some, let's see, we got a little bit more marking there. Let's see what happens. It's got to go 5 yards before it goes into the circle. She beats one defender. Yeah. Let's see if she resets it. It's a nice ball. Ooh. Well, the girl's at the post.
We can see what they're trying to do.
21 on Liggett was Izzy FHA.
There's a nice big ball, went straight through a seam.
Oh, that's a card for somebody.
So 1-1 in a quarterfinal match. The last thing you want to do is get a card.
I thought that was a card, but maybe it was like a...
give an advantage.
Oh, that's a beautiful ball. Touch it to her. Here we go. Now that's Liggett ball coming out. Chelsea's doing much better on their press, finding those gaps so that this is a good matchup. Oh, smart play. Yep, that's a good foot to get.
We'll see what they do with it.
Okay, so who's on defense in here? Who's got the hat on?
The white hat?
No, blue hat. Well, I guess the hat is white.
You're funny because I don't see a blue
well, it's
hat.
striped. It's striped. I went on the blue. I went on the Liggett team. That's a good reach. Ooh. That's a good call. Reaching from behind. But see, it's like they just have two defenders staying back, and they're asking that person to beat them one-on-one to get it. Now we got a 3-on-2. Still a 3-on. Now it's a 2-on-1. Yeah,
and that was a
2-on-1.
really good backdoor, and the goalkeeper really didn't have a chance there. So it's 2-1. Nice goal by the Scarlet Knights.
Yeah,
really well done.
That.
At 1:50 remaining in the third quarter. So we have an exciting contest.
So it's interesting. All that pressure in the third quarter down in the Liggett defensive zone, and then one person did a little bit of carry out, and then it ended up being, like I said, like a 4-on-3, and then a 3-on-2, and then a 2-on-1.
So Ella Karolak is having a great game, I must say.
I'm not saying anything because I have no idea where the ball is. So it's going in. It's much easier to see the refs with their pink shirts on.
Yeah, this used to be one of my big complaints trying to film Skyline. I could never read their numbers from the booth.
Yeah,
and they got new uniforms, and now I can, but Chelsea's white ones are kind of difficult.
Oh, I don't mind the Chelsea white ones. I'm having hard time with the Liggett.
The Scarlet ones?
Yeah. So let's see. And I guess the difference, like they got numbers up, Liggett going on, and it's hard for Chelsea to get numbers up because they drop everybody back on D.
There's that one-touch play from the Scarlet Knights again that's been so successful for them. And that's the quarter.
End of the third quarter.
So 2-1. at the end of the third quarter. Very exciting.
So let's see who else is a senior on Liggett's team.
Caitlin Gray, did we talk about her? Or Delaney Garvey?
Okay, so are you going from the top down?
No, I went from the bottom up.
Oh, I was like, okay.
So I started here.
Okay, so who did you see that was a senior?
I said senior captain Ella Carolak.
We talked about Ella.
We have Caitlin Gray.
I don't know if we talking about
She's
Caitlin
another
Gray.
captain.
She's number 11. Let's see if she sent us in anything to talk about her.
We know she's a midfielder.
Yeah, I'm afraid I don't have.
And she's a captain.
Oh, there she is.
Look at that.
Kate Gray. She goes by Kate.
Kate.
Let's see. She's a senior. Besides having gone to a few field hockey camps, she's gone to Michigan State for camps. That's another thing that's really great in this area is that we have
we're so
Michigan
lucky.
State and U of M to go watch some hockey. Right now, they're not playing until the spring season, but you can catch games on the Big Ten Network and see how the game is played and just see, like, from this game to that, there's big differences in skill and maturity, and there's reasons why.
If you're a little bit north, you can catch Central Michigan University, who is an up-and-coming team that plays in the MAC.
Excellent. She is in a youth group called Wildlife.
Wildlife, I like it.
And she's also a group leader. She enjoys hanging out with her friends, going to Bible studies, and taking care of her little sister. Oh, that's nice. This is funny. I saw this when I was printing it out. Kate really actually believed that her parents' real names were Mom and Dad.
You know, I'm totally okay with that. When I was little, someone in the bookmobile asked me my father's name and for my library card, and I said, Dad.
Huh?
And she said no, and I cried.
So she says her favorite book is Swim with the Sharks Without Being Eaten Alive.
Ooh.
Her favorite athlete is Tim Tebow. And let's see, she is one of 6 kids.
Oh, wow, nice.
So that's our other senior. And then who's next on our list for Liggett seniors is
let's see, Delaney Garvey. I think we talked about her.
Yep.
And that's our last senior.
Franny Boyle.
Oh,
we talked about Sophia.
Right. So Franny Boyle.
There's a few more. So we talked about Sophia.
Okay, and here we go with the start of the fourth quarter. We can expect this to be a very intense quarter because it will decide the game. Chelsea's taken off like a house on fire.
Well, when you're down by a goal, you better come out ready to play. So let's see what happens. Oh, she's going to get a card for that one. She didn't?
No.
Oh, my gosh.
So when the call is against your possession, don't touch the ball.
That's off a foot. Oh, that's
big
a nice
ball in and a
quarter. So while they're setting up for the quarter, I'm going to talk about Ada McFarland, one of the other seniors. She's gone to MSU field hockey camps.
Nice.
She hopes she is going to be studying medicine in college, and she wants to become a doctor. She also plays basketball and lacrosse. She's left-handed. She has a dog named Rudy, and she likes coffee ice cream. I'm with you, Aiden, on that one. Her favorite athlete is Kobe Bryant. All right, let's see what happens on this corner.
It's a big corner for the Bulldogs if they can pull it off.
Let's see if they dish off to the left, because here they come all on the right.
And well done by the Scarlet Knights when they pushed that out.
So Nikki Barrett is watching us on this live stream,
Nikki.
The Skyline coach, although she's probably also watching the Pioneer game.
Thanks for the hospitality.
was fun watching them play today. They defeated Novi
in a display of very good sportsmanship, I must say. It's always nice to see that. And the Wildcats were able to end their season for so many seniors on a really high note, despite not winning the game. So it'll be interesting to see, too, the athleticism of the Scarlet Knights here as they're going into the fourth quarter with a small bench. That can have an impact when you're looking for subs.
Yeah. Nice pressure from oh, that was a nice ball up.
Beautiful ball.
Not able to get that.
So you can see a few more white shirts in the circle this time.
Okay, is the girl in the hat 5?
What hat?
She's back here. You don't have to go to her because we got play up here. That's a nice way to knock it down. Yeah, that's 5. That's Ada McFarland. Or maybe that's 6, but I think it's a 5.
So the Scarlet Knights are doing a nice job of
yeah, partly because there's more space. There's bigger gaps.
And simply running onto the ball. Big ball and nobody there.
Okay, now would you please tell me what the girl in the hat's number is?
The girl in the oh, the hat with the beanie pom-pom?
Yes, there's only one. I don't think anybody else has a hat.
3 or 8.
Oh, not a 5.
I don't think so.
I think it's 8.
It was an unpressured carry.
Because 3 isn't forward according to the roster. Too big. Well played. Who's 29 on Chelsea? Stella Moore. So she's playing in the backfield there. Let's see, that's Stella right there on the ball. Well, slip, but not hard enough, but a great block tackle back. Stella is a junior. She plays for Pinnacle as well. She does student council, theater guild, yearbook. She likes sour gummy worms. Her family and her friends in that order. So gummy worms was on top.
Well, at least
sour
she
gummy
knows.
Worms. Her sports idols are her coaches because they've pioneered field hockey in the area and brought field hockey into her life.
Wow, that's a big compliment.
So we're at 9 minutes now. Chelsea working the ball up. She's got 2 people just over her left shoulder, if she could find them.
Hopefully she sees them now.
That's a nice pickup. Oh, there's a pass. That's a good clear outside.
.826.
Top that ball. That's a nice ball outside. Well done to stretch the defense. Yeah, she called that on a lift going in.
7:35.
We have junior captain. Oh, nope, I'm sorry. Sophomore Leah Spink going in for Chelsea. Well, it's a nice touch inside. A little too far of a pullback, but was able to corral it back over. Oh, that's a nice touch. That was a really good touch by.
Strong carry out.
Oh, beautiful release. Let's see. Oh, this makes me a little worried when it's all good pickup. Can't see whose number that is, but that was a nice strong carry out. Yep, stick up structure. Oh.
So we're doing big ball hockey now.
Yeah. But that's going to get them pinned it on the sideline. I don't mind that. Let's see what now. Normally, what Liggett has done in the past is they have two people staying way back on defense, just in case they turn it over, and this person, whoever's on the ball, takes it. That's going to be Chelsea on the sideline, about the 35. Coming up on just under 5.5. There's Stella on the ball. Oh, that's a nice touch pass. Oh, well done on Liggett. Nice ball movement. So that was Mina Pendrangi, I think, number 4.
Pendrangi. Pendrangi? Drangi. There's an N.
It's a nice pull. She's on her. Oh.
Whew, narrow escape.
I didn't see that. Yeah, was that shot?
Yeah, it went wide on the rebound, so.
Sideline ball for Liggett. They're still going at pace.
Yeah, 4 minutes, and they don't look tired.
That's the Liggett ball on the sideline. Oh.
You can hear some stick-to-stick contact in there, but And a corner.
And they'll probably take a little time, although we take the clock stops on. In the regular season, it's just in the fourth quarter. In the playoffs, it's every corner.
2:54 remaining. Goal here by the Scarlet Knights would go a long way towards sealing.
And look at, so they've got 3 people on defense other than in the circle, and then, but they're all underneath their 50. So let's see what happens if they can. That's a foot.
And coming out.
Yep, now let's see how quickly they take it. You should touch and go. Oh, great step up. Nice ball outside.
But 2 defenders back.
Yep. Into the body.
So 2 minutes. The excitement in the stadium is definitely building, not to mention the sidelines.
Oh, that's an interesting one that was let go.
Grace kept that one off her face. Oh, that's a big ball and nobody's down there.
Yep.
1 minute, 18 seconds.
Let's see.
Okay.
Oh, nice pickup.
This is going to be about possession now for the Scarlet Knights, whereas Chelsea needs to get in attacking position.
Keep it wide. Here we go.
32 seconds.
Yeah.
24.
Nice hustle. That's some good hustle from Ella on that one. Let's see what happens. We got 10 seconds. Just hold on to it. There we have it.
So that's the game. So that's a win for the Scarlet Knights, 2-1 against the Chelsea Bulldogs here in Chelsea, Michigan. I'm Laura Jones with Trish Mockemer, and we are with Great Lakes Regional Field Hockey, and we're proud to bring you this broadcast tonight. And we certainly appreciate your joining us. We hope that you'll consider making a small donation to help defray costs and get us a better hotspot, and also help support our programming that we're trying to do to grow the game of field hockey. It's a great game. It does so much for so many young people in this area. It's one of the fastest growing sports around. We have new teams coming in all the time. We like to offer coach training as well as training for athletes so that this game can continue to grow. You can find us at glrfieldhockey.org. If you look just above the broadcast, there's a donate button. You can make a one-time donation, maybe the cost of a ticket. If anybody out there would like to buy us a hotspot, we'd love that too. But you can also join and become a member and take part in a lot of our programs. We're looking for people who would like to learn to umpire, adults who'd like to learn to play field hockey and play pickup, and also young people who would like to join this great sport. if you're part of a school that would like to have field hockey offered where you are, please contact us also. You will find there's a lot of cross-pollination between organizations, so definitely reach out. We can see about getting you trained and started. We'll see you Thursday night with the semifinals we'll be bringing to you.
So congratulations to Liggett.
Absolutely.
Today.
Great win.
Congratulations to Skyline.